Black and muted.
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 Black and
Black
muted.
and
Black and
Black and
muted.
muted. Black and muted.
What's happening, guys? We're here with another episode today. We're going to talk about having friends of the opposite sex. Interesting topic indeed. So, I mean, let's get straight into it, I guess, isn't it? I mean, how do you lot feel about that subject? How does it feel to you? Okay, let me just be a little bit more. If you lot have sort of partners, how do you feel with your partners sort of having, you know, a close friendship with the opposite sex?
I don't have any issue with it. As long there is, as long as there's like no history there, or do you get what I'm saying?
What about when there is history?
Yeah.
What do you mean by history though?
Then
Like what?
there's a
Like,
problem.
when you say history, like what do you?
Like
do you
they
mean by-
used to be together, see each other, whatever. That
What's-
kind of history.
What's the issue with that though? What's the problem?
I think there's a thin line. Like some people, they come out of relationships and they actually want to be with that person still. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Or there's still chemistry there, or there's still sexual attraction there, or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, remember, this is the person that you're venting to and you're telling everything to. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're intimate like that. And if you had that other intimacy as well, it's a problem. I think it could be a problem.
What if it was like it's something that happened in the past? You know, they've moved on since then. You know, life's happened, but you know they stayed friends. They've maintained the friendship. They was close. They was cool, and
If
it
they
is
were
what it is. They
mature
respect that.
and were like, yeah, I respect that. And obviously it depends on the type of person you are as well. If you're like, do you know what I'm saying to you? If you're like free willy, like, then it's, do you know what I mean? If it's not a problem to cheat or whatever, you know, but if you're a mature person and you're like, and you've moved on and she's moved on, then I don't see an issue with it. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But yeah, if there's still like questionable things going, like, do you know what I mean? Feelings that, yeah, then it could be a problem.
Yeah. What about you, Shan? How do you feel? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about?
I personally don't mind, so long as it's not disrespectful in any way. And I also feel like having history isn't the worst thing, because sometimes that intimacy you did have whilst you was romantically involved can transform into an intimacy that helps that person protect you and keep you calm as you navigate a friendship. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I feel like it doesn't bother me if there's an intimacy there. It's more so if there's disrespect there.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like you said, if there's certain things happening that's just like, well, do you want to be with them?
Yeah.
Then that's when it's just like a conversation. Because also, I don't know, I don't feel like for me, you have to be with just one person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like sister wife, or
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
or can you take a sister husband? I mean, a brother husband? Are you the type?
Okay, so so sorry to elaborate on what you mean by that. Sorry, just because what are you trying to say? You don't mind?
I don't mind them being friends. I don't mind opposite gender friends.
You don't mind it
No.
at all? If they had history and they've moved on, you're cool with it.
No.
Yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Yes.
Yeah.
But then what? Okay, then so to delve into what you're saying, like, so what would you consider sort of disrespectful? Obviously, we know the obvious disrespect.
Lying.
But, lying.
Yeah. Like if there is more happening and that's not being communicated, because that crosses into a bound of cheating. And people can simply avoid cheating with not lying. You know what I mean? You have feelings for someone, say you have feelings for someone.
Yeah.
The moment you're hiding your messages, the moment you're, you know, I come in the room, you're putting the phone down, you act like you don't talk to that person.
Yeah.
That's when I have a problem, because who are they? Do you know what I mean? But otherwise, no. Transparency heals a lot of things.
Yeah, no, agreed. You know, even for me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't really mind it in it. Like, you basically said what I was gonna say. As long as there's transparency there, as long as you're transparent about what it is, I'm good in it. I'm quite fair in it. One thing about me is I'm a fair person in it. Like if you be straight up with me and just say it what it is, then can't really take it for anything else, innit?
So
I
you
have
trust your partner?
Yeah, I trust my partner. I have
Yeah.
female friends at the end of the day. Like I've got females that I am close with. So I understand that dynamic can be there, innit? But again, one thing about me is like anyone that I'm seeing or anyone that I'm chatting to, anyone I'm in a relationship or whatever, they know who my female friends are. They know and they understand that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm not afraid to mention their name. I'm not afraid to tell a story that involves them. If they call me, I'm not afraid to have a conversation in front of you. The same way I'd have a conversation with my male friend. I don't see it as male or female.
That's
it's my
healthy.
friend.
Yeah.
So the same way how I would be with maybe Joe, is
Yeah.
the same way I'm going to be with Jane because that's our friendship circle.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it. Again, the issue for me comes with like when there's lies. Or one thing about me that I say is when I'm seeing a girl, one thing about me, I keep it 100. I don't like to do all of the like, don't say it's your friend and it's not that. You see with me, I feel like the term friend gets thrown out very loosely. Yeah. And I feel like people need to establish that there's a difference between someone being your friend and you being cool with somebody, or someone being cool and you lot are around each other, you lot hang around each other, you lot are in similar circles. There's a difference. And I feel like people mistake that. Don't mistake that somebody that you may chat to often or you kind of may be around. So you don't mistake that for your friend, because at the end of the day, when that is not there, are they there for you? When you're really going through what you're going through, can you contact that person? So what's not going to happen is, don't try and say that that's your friend, but then I'm not seeing friendship things happening.
Yeah.
This is your friend, why has your friend never ever done a surprise party for you? Why has your friend never ever just had a party for you? Why have you never ever gone to none of these friends' birthdays, little things like that? Why have you not even just on a normal day just gone to meet up if that's what you do with friends, right? You don't just talk on the phone or just entertain and then try to label. Like, for me, just be clear of what it is.
Yeah.
Because when I'm telling you that this is my friend, it's my actual friend.
Yeah.
I wouldn't introduce somebody what they're not. I'd rather just say that, yo, this is so-and-so from around the way, or yeah, we know each other, yeah, cool, we hang out, I'd leave it as that. You know the dynamic. If I'm coming to you and saying, this is my friend, I'm my friend. And that's all that it is.
So what if you find yourself in a situation like that? Then what?
What do you mean?
What would you do? Like if she's got a friend who ain't really her friend, and she's maybe had a history with them, or you know that she likes them, what would you do in that situation? If she was like, I don't care, I'm still gonna.
Ooh. See, every attitude is a big thing. You know what? It's about the dynamics. Like, I want to see how you lot are when you're around each other. If it's, I'm not an idiot, so I will be able to pick up on weird energy.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'll be able to, when there's shuffling going on, I can tell that there's shuffling. I can tell that it's weird. You know, respectfully, I've also been in that situation. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I might be here and like might be being called a friend, but like so for me, it's like I'm not dumb. But what we're not gonna do now as adults is we're not gonna lie. Let's just call it for what it is. So if this is just someone that you lot see each other from time to time, you're not like that, but you see each other from time to time. Don't say that's your friend. Just say that this is somebody that I see from time to time. Just call it for what it is. It's not your friend, because if you are going through something, are you going to go to that person?
A lot of passion.
You get what I'm trying to say? Are you going to go to that person? You're not.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And I'm speaking that you can tell that I'm saying, yo, you get it.
I'm saying we're past that point, and you know the situation, and they're like, I
can't
don't.
run. Then for me, that's fine. You can keep that person, but you can't be with me then. So you can't be with me. You can't be with me under the capacity that you was.
It's a crush, do you know what I mean?
Like, that's
I
cool.
can do.
But you can't be with me under the
But would
capacity
you be
that
in
you
a
was.
relationship if that was your situation?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been there. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Or
That's how
I
you get
haven't
hurt.
cared
That's how you
enough.
get hurt, though.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
See you so you're giving cold.
I'm not. I'm just an Aquarius.
I don't like
ourselves
that
first.
stigma on Aquarius. It's no.
No, do you know what? Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I've never been in a situation like that. Do you know what I'm saying to you? I think I always try to keep things open and communication. I know that's such a, do you know what I mean? But it's true. If you can't actually outright say, okay, so like, how do you know each other and what's your relationship? And do you know what I'm saying to you? Then, yeah.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Question marks.
Yeah.
So are any of you open to like polygamy? Why are you laughing?
That's an interesting question.
Sounds like you would be.
First, me, I think I'm a little bit more traditional in a sense, you know.
Well, there's traditions that you can have 4 wives in some places. You know
It's a tradition somewhere.
Yeah, no, I'm not really. I'm more kind of like I feel like one wife, you know. You know what I mean?
So you're a one lady type of guy.
I feel like you should have one wife.
Oh, you a one lady type of guy? Not the. I
feel like you should
in
have
your
one wife.
experience, have you been a one lady type of guy?
No, yeah, I am a one lady type of guy. I am.
You ain't cheat.
I am a one lady type of guy.
No cheating.
I would be like, I'd be lying, innit? Like, I'd be lying.
So let's.
We've all done things when we're younger, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So,
Babe,
do you get me?
how young was you when you cheated?
You're trying to draw me out, innit? She's trying to draw me out, innit?
I'm not okay, but don't
very,
say it. Fine.
very,
Yeah.
very.
Okay, cool. So when you cheated, right? Did you have an emotional connection to the other person?
No. But let
So
me be honest
why
with you
you
though.
did it?
Because like, I'll be honest with you though, my come up is different though. Like, again, it's also how you come up. You get me? Like, when you're around your friends and that, like, you're just doing it, innit? Like, we don't really, sex is not really seen as like it's not an emotional attachment. And if I be honest with you, let me be real, innit? You see me, how I lost my virginity, like, I didn't lose my virginity being in a relationship or being with someone, yada, yada, yada. I lost my virginity to just like, you know, just someone. So my first kind of like experience with sex wasn't through emotional connection. So I don't tie that kind of
You didn't tie
emotion
emotion
to
to
sex.
sex.
I can
Okay.
have sex without it because my first experience with it.
So you
was
didn't like
without
this
it, so-
person at all? There was nothing about them that was actually intriguing. So why you did it?
Because I just
You was horny.
wanted
Or
to
you was
lose
in a
my virginity.
relationship?
I wanted to lose my
No,
virginity.
I'm
'cause
talking
they were
about
like,
the time you cheated.
Oh, the time I cheated.
Back to polygamy.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
back to the time I cheated. To be honest with you, it's just, again, when you're young, it's like, you're when you're kind of like, you know.
Can you give me a black and
when
white
you're-
answer? Did
it out,
you
mate.
like them or not?
Obviously you did. Obviously I did.
So what did you like about them?
Just probably just physical attraction. I don't really like chat to girls unless there's a physical attraction. There's a physical attraction
Okay,
there.
but
And I
then
can't
what
for the
gets
sake
you
of
to
it, innit?
intimacy? Because something has to get you to intimacy beyond physical attraction.
Sometimes just for the, I'll be honest, for the sake of it, especially when you're younger. Like when we're younger, like I said to you, I'm not attaching the emotional side to it. So it's more of not. I don't want to say a sport, but it's just more that we're just doing it.
What about you, C?
You see girls, you just
What's
do
that?
it.
Sorry, I just thought that was such an scapegoat thing to say. Like, that is such a typical man thing. I didn't want to go there, but we're going
don't know
there.
how to say it,
That
though.
is
You ain't gonna say
such-
nothing else.
No.
I just
You know what it
think
is?
I think it's hatch emotion to.
Well, ask me, be more direct than what you want me to say. Dear. That's what I feel like. 'Cause you're
I
let-
want to know,
you're-
while you was in a relationship,
Yeah.
did you value the person you was with?
Okay, thank you. That's a different question that you're asking.
No, because it's still valid to the point of did you actually like the person you cheated with?
I
It's
did
just a
value.
different angle.
I did value.
Do you get
the
what I
person.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you value who you're with, that's standard. You should.
I did value the person.
So
Of
you
course I
have
did.
capacity to have emotional attachment. You have
Yeah, of course.
capacity to value beyond physical attraction.
Of course.
That's my point.
course.
So when you had intimacy at that point with another person, you're gonna tell me you didn't like them beyond just like beyond the physical.
It's hard to say. Probably, more likely I
You just
did.
want to clap on cheeks.
More likely I did, didn't it? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because that's how you do things, isn't it? You like the person.
So if you did like them, would you ever have a dynamic in your hypothetical world where you could have had that person and that person together?
Was you friends?
So have my cake and eat it.
Oh,
friends
did you
with
say
this?
No.
friends?
Like I said, I don't do.
So how did you know
I don't
to
really
like
do-
her? How did you know her to like her?
How you like her?
She's from around the way, innit? Like, you not acting like you lot ain't real. These are acting like they ain't real. These are aliens. They're not from planet Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, so back to
She's trying to
Shanice's
get. I'm not open to
question.
polygamy.
Would you be open to polygamy?
I don't know. Once upon a time, I was like, hell no, like that would never happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel I'm not saying that I'm open to it, but I can understand why people do it.
Yeah.
Girl, you open or not?
And like I mean other cultures as well. Like I can respect why they do it, but do you know what I'm saying?
Are you open or not?
Probably not.
So still not open.
Probably
Yeah.
is like.
Yeah, more than like 90% not.
What's the 10%?
Just the traditional.
No. You
Oh.
said 90%. That means
No,
there's a 10% that means a probably.
No, I'm just more
Yes.
open-minded to it now because where I was before, I was like, no way. But now I understand why certain people, like, there's different reasons
What
people
makes you
are
open
into
to it
it.
now?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
What makes you more open now than before then? What do you value within the setup?
I know
question.
quite a few women that are co-wives.
Yeah.
So I've seen the ugly and the really, really beautiful side of it. And I love that they become sister wives. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they
yeah,
become
like sisters, yeah.
They're sisters. They can lean on each other.
meant
Yeah.
And obviously that doesn't always happen. There's,
Yeah.
like I said, there's an ugly side
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it. But I think that's so beautiful that you.
I think so.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like your kids have got more mums and
Yeah. And you have balance.
yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone has a different relationship with their kids as well, but it's still a motherly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Get. And it's committed
Yeah.
as well. 'Cause I think a lot of people think like polygamy is just like when you're wanting to be with multiple people intimately, it's actually commitment.
Yeah,
So it's
definitely.
committing to other people
Yeah.
fully. And that's a beautiful dynamic when
Yeah.
that happens like that. But it's nice that you're open. Because I feel like
Can you commit to one and you want to commit to two? Some people can't even commit to the one and now they want to take on two.
but sometimes taking on two will feel a bit more doable than the one. Because
That's fair.
some people
That's
won't
fair.
commit to one because it's like I know I need beyond what just one person can bring to me.
Greedy, basically.
It's not greedy. It's just it's honoring.
greedy.
No, it's not baby.
They want more. They want more.
It's honouring your needs.
He's giving you everything, but you want more.
Babe, it's honoring your needs. It's being real to your
What's your
nature.
needs? What's your
Yeah.
needs?
Okay, for example, I have someone who is very emotionally intelligent, able to connect with me spiritually, able to really get, to the root of things that I'm going through, help me through that process. There's someone that connects with me deeply. Their possibility, right? And then there's someone else who that also connects with me deeply, but they may be more outgoing than the other person. They might be a bit more spontaneous. They might be someone that you can lean upon in just like random moments a little bit more, or they bring more security, for example. That is, baby, I deserve it all. Yeah.
But then, okay, then that's fair enough. Listen, clock it, yeah, clock it, girl, yeah, period. But listen, yeah, like, but don't you feel like okay, then cool? Don't you feel like that person that you may have the first one or the
Yeah.
other? Don't you feel like you can the stuff that you kind of want,
Yeah.
or still feel like although that yes, they're there for you to a capacity, there's still that more that you need. Don't you feel like you can kind of express that to them?
Yeah, but what if you express it to them, it's just not their nature?
It's just that
For example, they're just not spontaneous like you.
Then then maybe you have to look at that person's not for you then, innit? Because
No,
they
they're
don't
for
have
me.
all the qualities
They're for
that you
me.
want.
They're for me. They're just
You want
not.
your cake and eat it. You want your cake and eat it. You love cake.
kind of
This
sound
one loves
greedy
cake,
now.
you know.
That's
I can't see it.
No, because you know what?
Red velvet.
I don't like red velvet. But I think let's not overlook compatibility then,
Yeah.
right? Because someone can really be for you, but there's just other aspects of yourself that don't align with who they are. That doesn't make you greedy to then require beyond what that person is capable of and actually have it as well. And like we said, it can be very healthy to be like, why do men even have multiple wives then? Should we assess that? Because I guess it's a very foreign idea for women to want to have multiple partners, but it's really like having multiple friends that offer you different things at different times. And do you know what I mean? Like, you know, you can go to this friend because we can go to the club. This other friend, we can go to the church. Or this other friend, we can go to the friggin' down the river and do something else. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's having people that cater to every aspect of you, but come together as a unit. So realistically, it might sound greedy, but what about men then that go for multiple wives? There's obviously multiple qualities within multiple women that they require. And they're deserving, so women not deserving of the same.
I feel like in this, like, what people would consider quite a male-dominated society,
Problematic.
I just feel like that's another one of those things that's just put in place to cater to male desires.
Okay, so
I was trying to be.
Are you
I was trying to be.
confessing that men have a natural desire for polygamy than they do monogamy? Is that what you're confessing about men?
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything because I can't speak for men, innit? Do you
Are
get me?
you saying,
I
Mr.
can't speak for men,
Monogamous,
yeah?
that you have a low key desire for polygamy?
I'm not going to speak for men. Me personally, no, because again, I just see myself one woman. I can't do 2, 3.
So if your woman come to you and was like, let's go and get a sister wife, like,
What you gonna say?
You'd be like, no.
If she requested that, what are you gonna say? Nah. Okay, because think of it like this then. Say for
Well,
example,
it depends actually.
because you know the other thing is balance. Like, say for example, you have partners who are all business oriented.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, if you're just with one person, you may not get to see that person a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And then if you have another person who's maybe stay at home more, then that person can take up for a lot more of what that other person won't be able to do. Do you know what I mean? So the emotional things that we say that can be misaligned with men and women, that person might be that person more than the other. But then that person is still that person in their own way. However, the energy goes into many other things. So then you need someone maybe that can pick up for you when you just want a meal cooked, or you know what I mean? But it's not that you have them for that strict purpose, but they're that person. They're that nurturing body. They're that home loving, home creating. You know what I mean? They're the homemaker, and someone else might be more of a go getter. But that doesn't mean they're both not compatible for you. So would you not have them both?
Like, but not to the degree where like they're sister wives.
So you wouldn't be married to them. You wouldn't be committed.
Not 2 marriages.
So you about to cheat again.
I just feel like when I'm kind of ready for that one person, it will just be that one person. That's it. That's all that my mind will be focused on.
I'd love to see the day for you.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
The day is now. The day is right
so
now.
she's
This
here?
second. Do you get me?
Are you committed right now?
Nah, no comment. But obviously,
That means yes.
No comment. But no, okay. Do you know? Yeah, but okay. Let me I don't know the numbers around this whole polygamous thing. Yeah. But what I would say is it something where more men are sort of polygamous in terms of multiple wives, or is it a thing where there's like
Polyandry.
women are kind of
Polyandry, I think,
got
is
multiple
where
when women
have
yeah.
as well?
women, yeah.
And is that I mean, I'm not in and around that. I don't really know much on that, but is that something that like is more common?
It
happens,
is common,
yeah.
but it's not
What would you
spoken
say
of
is
as
more-
much as monogamy.
There's a town. There's a town in Benin. I know that that's how they live. That the woman has multiple husbands. And I think it's the Sahara somewhere as well. There's
It's
another
common
tribe
for
like that,
people, yeah.
Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna need to find out the numbers on that because again, I'm trying to more to go towards the point that I'm trying to say that it's just another thing that I feel like is just put in place for kind of males and just kind of just things that entices them. You know, multiple women. That's a fantasy for a lot of men to have multiple women. So imagine being in a society where you know it's legal,
But
it's
then,
legitimate.
no, but then, okay, see, like I said, it's not about sleeping with multiple women because you can do that any time in your life. It's commitment to multiple women. Now, not many men would desire having to fund the lives of multiple women, keep them sheltered,
Some do it
depending
like
on the
one. I
type
told you
of
some don't
man,
even do it to
right?
one. I told you some don't even do it
Not
to
many
one.
men are actually open to the duty that comes with then making sure you're loving both of these women. So I don't think it's something that people would do just because of desire, unless they're doing it to a low standard, if I'm honest. Do you get what I mean?
I agree.
I hear what you're saying, but then okay, then cool. When you look at when you look at most cheating situations, yeah, again, 9 times out of 10, what is it that's happened? They've ended up, you're with someone, but then you get caught up with this person that you're seeing and it gets too serious and then they become your mistress or whatever. And then it's just, that is technically, you are technically in 2 relationships.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're technically in 2 relationships.
You're just lying.
technically.
Yeah, it's the lies that separates it. Because
Yeah.
when you're actually going to marry 2 different women and provide for them, she needs a house, she needs a house. You get it? Like,
Yeah.
that's completely different. But you're lying. That's where the hurt comes in, and
All the other things. That's when I've been betrayed.
Yeah.
I cannot trust you
The trauma.
again. It becomes a very devastating situation opposed to when you're just open about, do you know what, I've taken a liking to a new person. And it doesn't even have to be to the extent of, because you don't know, like when you first meet someone, you don't know off the back if that's going to be someone you end up with. You just know you might find an attraction to them. So like, again, goes back to friendship. It's like in the relationship, is there a foundation of friendship enough to then be like, you know what, I met this person today and you know what I mean? And if that's there and that safety ground is there, then you kind of prevent a lot of cheating. Because also, for me, for example, I understand that attraction doesn't always mean sex. It actually doesn't mean anything. Like, I find you attractive, you're gorgeous. I find you attractive, you're gorgeous. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that there must be some type of intimacy that follows from that. It's just simply seeing you, my energy recognizes you. It's do you know what I mean? It's a beautiful encounter of your energy and mine, but not necessarily appreciation more than anything else. But if you can't really communicate just that, that's when you can go to cheating, because 9 times out of 10 you might find that mistress might not be someone that you want to even be with, but you ended up being so hush and so like suppressed otherwise. Do you get what I mean? But do you get what I mean? Like it just ends up happening because it's the thing to do next, but not necessarily because you took time whilst you're with someone else to see if you really like the person.
Just done the right thing.
Do you get what I mean? Like you just went with it. So I think, friendship is a beautiful ground for many things. That's why I welcome all friendship.
Okay, let me ask you a quick question, like to bring it back onto the topic of like having male friends and female friends. Yeah? Like, would you feel comfortable if your partner was sharing certain things about certain aspects about your relationship, personal aspects that you may feel like he shouldn't really divulge with another woman or another man, depending on who your partner is and where the opposite sex and friends lies? Would you feel okay with that?
With the brethren,
like the fact that
like
your partner
you're talking to your female brethren about me.
Yeah,
I think it depends on the degree of friendship again, because before, say for example, you've been friends with this person for years, beyond you knowing me, maybe from childhood. There's valuable grounding for why you would go to that person with our personal issue, and I think that's healthy because you need your own outlet anyway. So that's how I feel.
So you wouldn't really mind?
No.
I think
Unless that person is running their mouth and talking my business or talking down on me while you're venting to them.
But that's what friends do sometimes, though. They like. What about if she or he agrees though with what they're saying?
Then that's fine. Like if you need another perspective, or you need to hear correction, even I would hope that the friend is this type of friend.
Exactly.
They can correct you, or they would say, you know what, you're right, but try this in a different way because they might know you differently. Then I feel like that friend has value being there. Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the type of person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes you have a really good relationship with their opposite sex friend. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So if you have that, then you will know if she's if she's a girl's girl, if she's got your back. If, do you get it? Like what
and
she's
that part.
really around for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You get that feel.
And that matters more.
That's
if her intentions are actually for us, or is it because she's trying to sabotage for her?
Right.
Yeah.
I think for me, again, it just depends on like what I know your friendship to be. If you've kind of like, if I know that that's your male friend and yes, you lot's relationship, then I expect that you're gonna have certain conversations, and I expect that he's gonna give his opinion as the man, and he's gonna make certain things that she may be saying to him. He's probably gonna understand
your perspective,
my perspective, and he might even understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, and whether he agrees or not, that's the conversation that they're having. I
Yeah.
just but as long as that,
So you're cool with it?
I don't.
Yeah.
If it's all within the kind of that's you lot's friendship, that's you lot's dynamic, then I'm not gonna come along now and
'Cause that's
stop
friends.
that. Yeah, do you get
Yeah.
it? Because again, with my female friends, I'll be honest with you. Like I do go to them to speak to them about my relationships because they're women. I feel like it's the best. The best time I can get a perspective is from my female friends.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
Because they would understand,
They would
her,
understand
perspective.
and they
and
don't agree
help
with
you
me.
connect
and
to her.
a lot of the times I get into it with my female friends, to be honest with you. A lot of the times we don't really agree, do you get me? Because we're giving the opposite perspective. And I don't mind that. That's good though. Do you get me?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good
yeah,
because
100%.
sometimes I need to hear it.
Yeah,
You get what I'm trying to say? I
Because
need to hear that.
that's what
Do you
that's
get
what
me?
you need understanding of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get what I'm trying to say?
I love
So,
that though. That's funny.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what friends are for, man. I like friends. I like friends for myself. Like I love my friends.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I can just only imagine how much my partner would love their friends,
Yeah.
and their friends are of great value to
That's
them as well.
really
Because your
true.
friends can really stop you from climbing off a cliff, man. We
I
can't
think
take
that's
all of them
important.
away.
Like maybe if your friend, maybe if your partner does feel a bit insecure, not too sure, maybe do a little bit for more things like get the friend to just come around and chill out, or just
Yeah.
hang out, or just do something where everyone's
Create
a bit more
a ground,
inclusive.
yeah.
Like so you can kind of see what it is for yourself. You can maybe even see that person becomes 9 times out of 10 you end up finding out that your friend and your partner ends up becoming
Yeah,
cool. And they end
they
up
become
like
friends.
friends.
Yeah,
they're friends
like,
more
naturally,
than
because
you, yeah.
We're all kind of like, we all have that
And that's
same
really
vibe.
nice
we
when
have
that
same.
happens.
Do you get it? Like so.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. Like how I was saying before, like I have an experience like that. And you asked me a question. We didn't get to finish the conversation, but I basically said that my relationship I'm in now, it was the same situation because one of my best friends is a man. So I had the conversation that, I might have got off the phone from him or whatever. And he was like, who's that? And I'm like, that's my best friend. Do you know what I'm saying? And then he blatantly just said, I don't like the fact that you've got a male best friend. And I'm like, yeah. When you meet him,
You're gonna
you
understand.
know what I'm saying. Do you
Yeah,
get it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So when they met, he was like, oh, like, yeah, I can see. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I
That
told
friend
you,
is
that's my
necessary.
brother.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. And then you asked me, would I, what did you say? Would I be happy?
Like, would you be
With
alright
him.
with like him? Like,
Yeah. And I said, he has girlfriends. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
It's the intentions.
yeah, it's the intention. But I know him, so I know that he wouldn't. Do you know what I'm saying? He's very careful of how he carries himself and how I would feel about certain things that he would do. Do you know what I'm saying? Same way that I'm conscious of how he would feel if I did, if I acted a certain way or you know what I mean? So yeah, I
You
feel
respect
like-
each other.
Yeah,
That's
and I think that's
beautiful.
probably where the fear came from because we didn't know each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was what we saw from each other. Fine, like eventually, So
sometimes it's projection as well. I won't really speak in his case, but I will say sometimes, like, you have to check that because if you have female friends or if you have male friends, but then you have an issue with me having female friends, then you have to really check why is that a problem? Why is it okay for you to have like male friends?
Yeah.
What are
In my
what
case,
you
and
do
why am I
behind
not
the
allowed?
closed
So
doors? Yeah.
what's the issue here?
or just a control thing.
Do you know? And if it is a control thing, then that's already signs that you need
Red
to know that
flag.
you're in a controlling situation.
I've
so
been there.
understand the person you're
Me
with, innit?
too.
And to be honest, if you're okay with that
horrible.
because you're a bit toxic, you like a bit, that's cool. But what I'm basically trying to say is understand the person you're with and understand that, okay, that person, they're going to have friends of the opposite sex, but they don't want you to have friends of the opposite sex. So if you're going to carry on being with this person, you can't have friends of the opposite sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't now just be, oh, well, you do, so I'm not. But they've basically made it clear that they don't like
Yeah.
that. Whether you feel it's double standards, whether you feel it's hypocritical, they've set their terms. If you're not happy with that, for me, don't stay,
Yeah.
don't settle.
Yeah, run.
Just run, like.
Do better. Never settle.
Yeah, no, that is a good point actually.
Yeah.
That's scary stuff.
It's scary, you said.
Yeah, scary stuff. If someone's trying to control you like that, like
Yeah.
how far does it go? Because it's your friends and it's your family. Do you get what I'm saying?
Shay.
So, I think just having a healthy relationship in general helps that though. Do you know what I mean?
Like
And knowing
your
who your
ground
person-
of your relationship should be a friendship.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And knowing your person, knowing how how they're like, how they're around people and whatnot. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that helps as well.
Let me ask you a question, being females, and obviously dating men or whatever, and not dating men, sorry, having male friends, sorry, and they may have like female partners. Have you lot ever been in a situation where like their partners has been a bit maybe frosty towards you lot, or been a bit like weird, giving weird energy, showing weird face to you?
No, but I am a girl's girl.
That part.
Like I'm picking her when he.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. I showed that I'm the same person that I am behind closed doors. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So what you get is what you see. So hopefully that will make her feel safe.
That is.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Like I've had situations where like I've had to check like guys that are not even my friends because I know that they have girls. I'm like,
Yeah.
babe, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect her.
Yes.
Like, do you know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
I know you're not gonna go to her and communicate that this is what it is.
Yeah.
You're playing with her heart. Let's not do that. So I wouldn't even entertain it. To be fair.
That's good.
Yeah, no.
That's good.
I don't got to. It's somebody else.
Yeah. I think it's a touchy one though.
I have with my cousin.
Is it?
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
My cousin had to lock me off.
Lock you off?
Yeah.
Why?
Girl, I don't know. I don't know what this girl's thinking, but she's basically had to lock off his sisters and everything. But it started with his friend, and then it was me because I'm the next closest. Do you know what I mean? So
Is that abuse behind closed doors?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
I'm praying for cousin.
That's mad.
It is. It is.
That's why I was like, run, run.
It's giving run.
Yeah.
Do you know what I don't understand though? Yeah, I really don't. I don't understand how people settle. You know,
I do.
I don't get it.
What do you mean settle?
Like, if you're in a situation that you're just not happy with, like, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand. Like, no, I do. No, I do get it. No, I do get it. I get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I get it because I get it. I get it.
Like if they
But
have kids. I mean, I personally wouldn't do it.
do you know what?
I'm
though?
ready to be gone.
You see,
But
when
if they
there's
have kids and all these things.
when there's
it's-
gaslighting and manipulation and things like that, I get it. You see, when things are happening overtly, I don't understand. Like when the violation is now starting to happen, like directly in front of you, like just brawling. I don't understand how you now settle when it's in your face.
There's loads of reasons. Being young and not having experience, or not having the safe space, or you know what I'm saying, to someone from experience. You know what I mean? There's loads of reasons that people get in themselves. into
That's
that
true.
situation.
Because you know what? I've once been in an abusive relationship and I didn't immediately leave. It took me like a good 2 months to sum up some courage to leave. And even leaving, I wasn't in their vicinity. Do you get what I mean? Because
what type of abuse, if you don't mind me asking?
they was very emotionally abusive. They was physically abusive. And obviously that's all just comes with the mental abuse as well, because then it's like trying to manipulate you into you know, seeing them otherwise when it's like you've clearly seen their true colors. So in that situation, it took a while before it was like go, but you know what I mean? And I think if there was another dynamic, for example, say we was married, because we hadn't been together very long, so it was kind of easier.
Yes.
But if we were married, we had kids,
Mortgage, all of that.
all of the things
all
that
of
tie you to a person, I think it's harder in those situations to not settle then. And some people, I guess another thing I've realized, like especially from people who do go through DV, I've realized how sometimes the DV didn't actually start with that person. It started at home.
Yes.
So that person feels like home. So even though we might say, why are you settling? They're at home being with that person. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a hard one.
But okay, let me ask you a question here. So how long was you like with seeing that person? How long was you with them for?
It was only like it was like 7 months or so.
7 months. And
Yeah.
how long was you talking to them prior to it becoming like what it was?
I get into relationships really quickly. It was like a month.
Ding 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 ding.
I'm the red flag. But also, no, let's not say that, because there's times I've been in relationships quite quick and it's not been any chaos.
1 month.
No,
Maybe. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
That's tomorrow.
I'm kind of like
tomorrow.
we're getting married tomorrow person. Leave me alone. At the end of the day, okay, it's not. It was the person, not me. Right? Whatever. But obviously, it does make you a bit more It makes you a bit more aware of how to get to know someone. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Because there's certain things I wouldn't have looked out for beforehand, and there's certain like cues where they was given they ain't gonna be the right one, but I didn't see it. So moving forward from the situation and being in other situations that haven't been healthy as well, it's like I've now kind of picked up an awareness for when I don't feel safe, and it's even before I'm consciously aware of why. And if that's the case, I'm just not even gonna bother. But yeah, there's instances where getting together just because we like each other that much and we're now together, it doesn't always have a bad ending.
Would you say you're quite a confident person, like in your the choices that you make, like life choices?
She's like,
No, because I was thinking like, how was you able to just decide after 1 month that this is it?
No, let me tell you, the difference is there's two situations where I've been with people quite quickly. Like we've been talking, then we say, actually, no, we want to be together. Yeah. Now, the first instance, it was purely, not just vibes, but it was also, I think, just the attraction. Yeah. It weren't necessarily the substance beneath that. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. And then in the other instance, it was immediately substance. So then the attraction that followed was, it was just a beautiful romance that continued until we said that we just wanted to part from each other. But my point is, it's not, it's just, I guess the more experience you have, the more you get to know people quite quick. Yeah. And my intuition, I know how to listen to my intuition now because also my intuition told me beforehand and I just didn't listen.
Yes. That is
Trust me, man.
Now I gotta just cry and let go because I don't know why, but I'm doing it. Yeah. But I love love. I'm such a lover. I love love. And if I'm in a situation with someone, I like to be like this. I like to fully merge, and do you know what I mean? Like really hone onto the connection and just all of the wonders within it. I love to do that. So I'm kind of like a default self for instant, you know what I mean?
What's your moon sign again?
My moon is Sagittarius.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but my Venus is Aquarius, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool,
I love uniquely, huh?
I like that.
Love uniquely. Yeah. That's a interesting terminology. But yeah. I know. Again, this is one of them topics that like it's. I feel again it depends on the person as well. Like different. Again, we're a bit more kind of like open. We're a bit more kind of like like free. We're not as kind of maybe
rigid.
I don't want to say insecure. I don't want to say insecure. I don't want to just the blanket term. But we're rigid. I'll use that for a better term.
Because it doesn't mean you're insecure if you can't tolerate friendships. Yeah. There could be multiple reasons for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't want to use that. Yeah. But I do feel there are cases, again, like where people may not be so kind of like accepting of it. And again, I just feel like it just comes down to just like understanding the person that you're with. So you get what I'm trying to say? And then even, again, like just kind of making them feel a bit more comfortable with the situation. If that is your friend and they're there for the long term, then you got to kind of make that clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then, so we're going to wrap this one up now. That was a good topic. Lots of points was expressed today. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow on all the socials. And we'll be back again for more topics on Black and Muted subjects.
Bye. Black and Muted.
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 Black and
Black and
Muted.
Muted.